Hi, welcome. It's Kenny Russell, Bulldoze of Faith, living life in the Spirit. We're on the Planting Seeds of Light tour here in the USA, and we're gathering testimonies of those that have come to the Hebraic roots of the faith. Right now, with me today, I've got Brook. Brook, welcome. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Excellent. Now, tell me a little bit about your background. How long have you been following the Torah and walking in a Hebraic way?
I would say I've probably been following Torah and walking officially the Hebraic way for about 6 months now.
6 months. Excellent.
hmm
Wow. What was it that brought you to this understanding? Were you brought up in like a Christian family in the Christian way, or was this just all totally new to you?
No, actually, this was all totally new to me. Actually, my father was the one who first introduced this to me.
Okay.
Um, he first introduced it to me when I guess I was in my senior year of high school.
Okay.
And I was actually living with my uncle and aunt on my mom's side because I actually grew up with my mom most of the time, but she was always on drugs and we were always moving from place to place constantly every year. And so I was going through like I guess a huge changing part in my life, and I was really depressed all the time. And um, just like different things were happening and I didn't understand what was going on, and then my dad came into my life, so then I actually ended up moving in with him
Uh-huh.
for the last half part of my senior year. And we kind of had a lot of conflicts between each other, and I was really confused because I didn't understand what he believed. And
Right.
because like I just thought we went to heaven, like I thought
When you
everything.
die, you just go to heaven. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
And what
thought.
was he telling you?
He was telling me all this different stuff, like you can't eat shrimp, or like it was like, what do you mean? And
These food laws. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
and something happened, and we just ended up getting in a fight one day, and I was just talking to another boy, and so I ended up leaving. It was like a big heated fight, and I ended up just leaving and moving in with this boy that I liked. And things at first things were really great,
Uh-huh.
and I got a really good job, and but then things started to kind of spiral out of hand, and his mom was drinking every night. We were both doing drugs every night, smoking weed, and things just got really really bad, and you could definitely tell that not only was he but his mom were both bad spirits
Right.
in them
Right.
and in the house. And we ended up moving in with his friend, and things just got worse because he was in a metal band and all his friends were in the metal band, and so a lot of bad things happened, especially when we would go to like the concerts or where he would perform.
Uh-huh.
And I think it just got to the point where like the anger, the violence, things that had happened to me just got out of hand. And I had everything that I could have ever asked for. I was going to school. I had a job that was going to, be a great career in the
Good. Yeah.
future.
Uh-huh.
And
And your whole world was just falling apart around you.
yeah,
Wow. And did this bring you to a place where you got back in touch with your father and said, did you recognize that some of the things he'd been speaking to you was truth and that you needed to
I
look at?
did. But before that, I started praying.
Uh-huh.
And this man actually came to me at work. And just before he walked out, he's like, there's something I need to tell you. And I was like, what is that? And he's like, Jesus is the only way.
Uh-huh.
And then walked away. And it was like, how more clear could that be? Then after that, that's when I got in touch with my father, and actually went and saw him for dinner one night and just cried, like said all this stuff, and ended up leaving the guy that I was with and moving back in with him. And since then, a lot of stuff has happened. Really good
Wow,
things.
good things. So what does it mean to you to come back to the Hebraic roots of the faith? Do you enjoy the Sabbath and things? Are you experiencing that at this stage?
I do now.
Wow.
I do now. They actually make me really happy, and they're they're the things in life that make me happy.
Right.
Um,
And the short time you've been walking this way, you just experienced a bit of the fall feast as well.
mhm.
What did that mean to you for the first time?
Okay, well, the first time, I think this is the first year I actually celebrated Sukkot.
Right.
So it was different, and coming back from it now that time has passed, it was a good experience.
Uh-huh.
But I could have to say that in Sukkot, it was freezing outside,
Blowing a gale.
raining. I was like, what is going on?
It's amazing you said that, because sometimes some of the blessings of Sukkot is we come out and we say, Yehovah, you are my protector. But also, in Israel as well, it's cold. The first night of Sukkot for us in the Galilee, man, it was thunder and lightning and raining. And there you are, you're outside, you're in these elements. And, we step out of our homes to the tents and to these temporary dwellings, and we make this declaration: thank you for everything you've given us. Thank you for our warm home. Thank you for the comfort and the protection that you've given us. But we come out and we face the elements and we recognize who you are. So even in the midst of the freezing cold and the sacrifices, there's a lot of joy in the season as well, wasn't there?
Yes, there
Yeah.
was.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, Brooke, I just really appreciate you sharing. It's amazing to see young people that are coming to the truth of Torah. One question I have to ask you, because a lot of people think that if you come back to the Hebraic roots of your faith, you must lose your joy. It must be like legalism. Is that how it feels for you?
No, it feels the exact opposite.
Wow.
Yeah.
So obeying his commands and walking these ways gives you a release and a freedom that you just can't explain.
Yeah.
Amen.
does.
Amen. Well, you've just listened to a little bit of what Brooke has to say as she's come into the Hebraic roots of the faith, and we encourage you, search the scriptures. The feasts that are found in Leviticus 23, they are for today. It's not been done away with, and the Father, he cares for you. What are you going through? Brooke was going through a lot of troubles and difficult times, but she has come to the place of receiving the Father's love and to walk in the ways of the Spirit. Yeshua, he truly is the answer for the world today. I want to thank you for watching.
Let him